You're listening to Music to the Max on TBS eFM 101.3, and what you just heard there to intro this last half hour of our show, that was Nature Airliner with Seize the Day, and they're here from Japan with us in the studio today. Laurier and Eiko, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you very much for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it's great to have you guys here. So you're here to play a couple of shows over the weekend here in Seoul.
Yes.
Why don't we begin just with a quick introduction of yourself and who you are, what you play, and for a Korean audience.
Okay, gosh, for a Korean audience. Let's make this brief, I guess. We are a folk duo from Tokyo. I'm Canadian and Eiko is from northern Japan. And what else do they need to know about us, baby?
You're a couple. And
yeah, we're a couple. We're a married couple, yes.
A married couple.
Yeah.
And a pair of musicians as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So that comes from a long kind of folk tradition of couples and
family.
musicians, right?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah, for sure, yeah. For sure.
Okay, so how long will you guys be here in Seoul?
We're here just for the weekend. We're playing a show. Can I announce the shows now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We're playing tonight at the Rocky Mountain Tavern at 10 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then tomorrow night at Thunder Horse at midnight. And then on Sunday for a festival that I'm apparently not supposed to name at the West Bridge rooftop at 8 p.m.
Yeah, so a big festival going on in Hongdae.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about how you guys came to be Nature Airliner.
Do you want me to tell the story? Long story short, I had actually a good deal of airplay and press for my solo career, which was punk music, before Nature Airliner came together. But being a songwriter, at least me and many other people, are always writing different kinds of music. And I had a stack of folk songs because I was always a huge fan of folk music as well, like Leonard Cohen and Bob Dylan and stuff like that. And I didn't know what to do with these songs. And I asked Eiko one day, can you just sing this in the bedroom for a second? Just la 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 la. And I played some chords, and her voice just totally blew me away. And I thought, baby, do you think we could just play one show? And she was kind of reluctant, but she said okay. And then just offers for more shows came in and sponsors and all kinds of things like that. And that's the long story short of it. Was that short enough?
Yeah, short enough.
Okay.
This is how he got the free vocalist for his band.
Yeah.
Yes, I see.
Yeah.
You marry your vocalist, and that helps.
Yes, you get free vocal services, yeah.
And we don't have to rent a studio for practicing, so it's easy.
Right. Yeah.
Do you have a home studio, I imagine, back home? And you guys live in Tokyo now?
Yeah, we do live in Tokyo, and I have a home studio. Her son moved out last year, and luckily I was able to transform his bedroom into a home studio because my major in college was actually sound engineering. So now I can record in that bedroom, which is a wonderful thing.
Right, and I guess you had to pretend to be sad.
Well, actually, I was sad. I was sad because, I had never had a son of my own. So when he left, I actually cried. I was like, oh yeah. And I felt really emotional about it all. And I miss him, actually. I wish he came to visit more often. But anyway, that's not part of the...
Sure. Yeah. Well, and Laura, you're originally from Canada. Eiko, you are from Japan.
Yes.
Tell me about why Japan? How did you end up there?
Okay, I'll give you like a 10-second version of that story to save time. I graduated in Canada with a sound engineering major in 2001, and I was looking for my ideal job as a sound engineer, and I couldn't find it. And a buddy of mine, for about 6 months, and a buddy of mine here, or over in Japan rather, had started a small record label and a small studio, and he said, I want to release your first album. And I said, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go over there for a year and just see what it's like to live in Tokyo. And 13 years later, we're here in Seoul.
Still
living in Tokyo.
Still in Tokyo. I should write a song about that. Still in Tokyo.
Now, Eiko, you seem like you were a bit of a reluctant participant in the band, at the beginning at least.
Yeah, when I got married, I didn't know he was a musician.
Okay.
And I didn't care about he's a musician or not. So he was doing his solo career for like a couple of years after we even got married. So after we get married, 2 or 3 years after that, he asked me to perform with him.
And then things got serious.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not serious yet.
Okay.
So we're just doing for 5 years now.
5 years now,
Yeah.
And I understand you're gonna be playing something for us here live in the studio.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready? Are you set?
Oh,
Yeah, we're ready, yeah.
Okay, great. Then, I'd love to hear it. You're going to be playing for us You Will Die As You Have Lived?
Yep.
Is that correct?
Yeah, it was a single from my solo career 8 years ago. And recently, a few months ago, I think it was, Eiko said, why don't we start playing that acoustically? And it sounded so much fun. It was like kind of got an Irish feel as opposed to the punk feel. And I thought, okay, yeah, let's do this. And
Yeah, he still he's a punk rocker basically.
Sure.
So all of his lyrics so punkish.
Sure. So it's folk with a bit of a punk tinge, you might say.
oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely.
okay.
Sometimes she calls us an acoustic punk band. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, we are acoustic punk.
I like the sound of that.
Hence the leather jacket, on Eiko here.
All right, well, let's hear it. This is Nature Airliner with a live rendition of You Will Die As You Have Lived.
Ready?
You're planning according to an ancient script. What are you in such a hurry to die? Your status go unchecked by any fallen power. No matter how many mothers cry, how long to sing this song? How long to sing this song? You're building your empire up into a tower when you need. I don't know how to whom you pray, because it's if they want that I am thinking of. When you die, you will go the other way. How long to sing this song? How long to sing this song? You say that you need to fight fire with fire, but now how much did it cost to Gandhi to hold a hunger strike? How much money did the price of profit have saved up when he sealed his manifesto with his life? How long do you say this song? How long do you say this song? Pop stars, the Pope, the President, and me.